There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
A heavy challenge. Jordi Alba. Edmilson. Vieira. Eto'o. Some intricate... Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dalton. And the pass is intercepted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Eto'o, and here's Vieira. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cleared away. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Vieira. Edmilson. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Chance to deliver. He leaps for it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Right card.
Madrid are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aubameyang, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maldini. Jordi Alba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Zanetti.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a promising position. Jordi Alba just loves to go forward whenever he can. Passing nice and neat. Aubameyang goes for a shot! There it is! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Out towards the flank. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Bale. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Zanetti. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now, can they get him away? Real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Impressive jump! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball. Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jordi Alba. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Plays it across. It's going to be another throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Bale. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Jordi Alba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xavi Alonso chips it through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bale with a real chance here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Edmilson. It's a really well-measured ball. Hazard. That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Edmilson. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Not the most accurate pass. That's a little off target. Threads one in, and it's made its way to... Oh, good climb! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 4. Gerard. El
Lovely
dorsal
pass, but
20.
it's Ibrahimovic!
Serán sustituidos
And a
por
terrific
el
save
dorsal
from the
14.
keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Totti. El dorsal 18. Cambio de jugadores.
He's rising! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Best. Crosses it. Gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Ibrahimovic!
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Van Dijk. Totti, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ibrahimovic! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Se va a llevar a
Inter
cabo un
Milan
cambio de
making
jugadores.
further changes here, and in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Van Balten, Chiellini, Totti, and it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Alonso.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the... Oh, great chance! Shoot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It's Totti! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid may be down, but not... And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to...
Oh, what a mistake! And here's Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend.
Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Kaka. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chiellini. So we're still where we started right now. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Hazard on a serious charge here. And a header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Roberto Carlos. Chiellini. Opts for safety. And Zanetti. And here's Bale. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic.
Lion City Sailors definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Adams. And it's Rijkaard. Howson is the team's great visionary. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! He scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Lion City Sailors have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hazard with the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xabi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Zanetti gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his style.
Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. And it's Azar. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cross goes in there.
Well played and well cleared.
Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played into space. And that has put paid to that. Chouameni. Robson. Can he get on the end of this? Cross flung in towards the middle. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Ibrahimovic is behind this one. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
A little lost today.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Kaká. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Zanetti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Bale! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rijkaard. Zanetti. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kaká. Mbappe! And that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Lion City Sailors really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's taking no chances there. 60 minutes played. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
He'll try from distance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Dembele. Oh, he's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished. Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
A temporary retreat here. This is a promising build-up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele, and he welcomes it in. Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Chiellini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Some really good ball movement. Chouameni. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Kaka. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
Lion City Sailors have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's run loose here. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Lion City Sailors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
On the field, number 9, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 10, Adrian. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And the shot! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages? Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Kaka. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There will be 4 extra minutes. Chouameni. Kaka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and the shot! Goal! The ideal
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, shooting chance! Gareth, glittering Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2, and we've barely begun here. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! And no mistake. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Good chance here! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Madrid definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
In terrific effort! And that's a tiny finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And here's... And he shoots! But he's left disappointed. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Aubameyang. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Dembele. Xabi Alonso. And he's quick to return it. Good ball, good take. Aubameyang! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. And the shot's on here. Chiellini clears without hesitation. Xabi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Oh, this looks sharp. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Xabi Alonso. Good ball over the top. Cleared without hesitation. Dembele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Neymar. That is a brilliant interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. Aubameyang. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for options for movement.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Gerrard. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Now it's Aubameyang. It's played through for him. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a sharp pass. Neymar. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great chance! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game.
And that is indeed the final act. Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. The second half is up and running.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Bale. Nicely shaped ball. That is a... Aubameyang! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dalton. And it's Zanetti. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, important interception. Gerrard. For Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's been slipped through. This might spell danger. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, cracking ball. Strokes it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Xavi Alonso. Bale receives it in a wide position. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Gerrard. And it's Beckham. And that's gone loose. Now Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard has a look and plays it forward. Xavi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's running away. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Consadole Sapporo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 19. Messi. Coming on the field.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Number 23.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 15.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shevchenko. Number 99. Filippo Inzaghi.
This is a promising build-up. Aubameyang. And it's Xabi Alonso. Played out wide. Zanetti. Zanetti cross. Impressive jump. And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid dragged themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
Dembele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Carlos. That's good play.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Inzaghi. Xabi Alonso. Looking for the run.
There will be one
Promising
at a
position.
time.
He has found the way through. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Aubameyang claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
A quick reminder today that smoking
Your
is
reflections
only
then.
allowed
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Donatoni. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cafu. It's going across. He's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Bouten clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. And it's Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Still goalless at the moment. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Donatoni. And here's Kane. Hakimi. And he's cut it out. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely.
Bale! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Zanetti. Gerrard. That's a lovely, neat pass. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Totti. Vieri has it out wide and in space. Cross to the back post. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
And the shots! Chiellini with the clearance. Cafu plays it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cafu. And here's Mohamed Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Donatoni. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's a poor one. And that has gone straight into touch. Probing pass, and he cuts out the supply, shifted upfield, and it's Dembele.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rijkaard.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Totti. Vieri. Looking for the run. Vieri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Vieri. Cafu. That's a good foray he's making. Cross from... Impressive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. The message is clear. Chance for a shot, and he's following up. It's a goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal. And that is all they have time for. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. They want to be quick to recover this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good block! And it's come back out to him. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's lofted through here. Hakimi. Where it came from. He's having a hit! Brilliant from Lopez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Big chance! Glittering bell! About as smooth as it gets. And they are right back within touch. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So could they be onto something here? He's got away. Now it's Lopez. And it's Del Piero. And he's got the great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their third corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? Donatoni. And here's Bale. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Aubameyang. Totti. And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! He's got away with one there.
Cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gerrard. Vieri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Aubameyang! It's a goal!
Bale really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Madrid now just needing one.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And this is Del Piero.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic.
Can he finish? Brilliant from Lopez. A finish of true class. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Throw in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Totti makes a move down the right. And he's managed to get free. Stojkovic. Real chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Totti knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Lopez. He's in a good position here. Lovely bit of skill. That's an imaginative pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. Fermin. Great vision. Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way, and Del Piero! He's found a way through. And again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
That's that, the end. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.